Once upon a time there lived an old man in a distant village with two of his grandsons. The village was not very populated and everyone knew each other well. That's why the grandsons never recognized the respect that their grandfather used to get from everyone in the village and assumed it was simply because of his old age. But soon after, the elder grandson had to leave for the town to continue his studies, and his grandfather and younger brother came to see him off. The elder sibling was amazed to see that the people of the town also seemed to respect the grandfather equally. The curiosity pooled in his chest, and he finally asked the secret of the respect his grandfather received from everyone. The grandfather had an enigmatic smile on his face as he began, "Son, respect is a precious commodity, and it is something that can't be acquired overnight. It's earned through our actions, lifelong behavior, and the habits we cultivate." "Habits, grandfather?" The young man, who had been expecting something more mysterious, asked with surprise. "Indeed. Let me tell you about 6 habits that you can change, which will not only pave the way for personal growth, but also make sure that you're respected at every stage of your life." The boy's fascination grew, and he became more and more eager to hear about these habits. "Before everything else, my dear, you should find your primary purpose. Respect is not given to those who lack direction. One might have dreams, ideas, or concepts, but without clear goals, he'll simply be wandering aimlessly. Defining your goals is the first step towards making them a reality. It's like creating a roadmap to guide you through life's twists and turns. Without it, you'll drift off course without even realizing it. The young man nodded with enthusiasm as he repeated, "So to gain respect, I must set clear, achievable goals." The grandfather was pleased. "Yes, these goals will guide you ahead, and also show others that you're serious about your aspirations." He moved forward, seeing that his grandson was completely fascinated by his words. "The second habit you need to let go of is self-doubt. Many people don't realize it, but self-doubt is the dream killer. It feeds on negative thoughts and fear of rejection, which can fuel feelings of uncertainty and indecision. If you constantly doubt yourself and question whether your goals are attainable, your negative beliefs will become self-fulfilling prophecies. To earn respect, you must leave self-doubt behind. Believe in yourself and visualize your success. When you exude self-confidence, people will naturally respect your determination and unwavering belief in your abilities. Procrastination is another habit that will paralyze you and stop you from realizing your full potential. Procrastination is the quicksand of accomplishment, and if you keep putting things off out of fear of performing badly, it will hold you back from achieving extraordinary things. The boy was listening with rapt attention, and the old man explained, "Procrastination leads to stagnation, rendering you unable to move forward and seize opportunities. To gain respect and accomplish your goals, you must overcome this and take action promptly." "I understand. What else, Grandpa?" the young man asked. "Once you take action, it's important to not let failure consume you. Instead, embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. Everyone faces failures. However, dwelling on your shortcomings or perpetually engaging in negative self-talk will only hinder your progress." The boy couldn't help but ask, "Grandpa, so is it good to fail?" "It's not about good or bad. It's a natural part of life. When you fail, wear it like a badge of honor. Admit your mistakes, assess what went wrong, and learn from them. Focus on what you've accomplished and find the good in it. Overcoming this fear of failure will not only earn you respect, but will also push you closer to your goals." The grandfather continued, "Constantly seeking approval from others is another habit that will hold you back. While it's good to consider the opinions of others at times, you don't need to seek praises from everyone around you. Your path, successes, and failures are uniquely yours, and you must learn to stand on your own 2 feet. To gain respect, you need to look within yourself for approval. Live in alignment with your values and follow your own path. When you do, others will naturally respect and admire your self-assured nature. Always remember, true respect begins with self-respect. And last but not the least, Shifting the blame for something you did is another habit that destroys a person's reputation in the eyes of their peers. I know it is a tempting option to shift the blame and keep your image scot-white, but this can keep you from personal growth. Instead of making excuses, start taking responsibility for your actions. No matter the circumstances, you have control over your choices and behaviors. Taking ownership of your mistakes and apologizing when necessary is a powerful way to earn respect, son. This seemed quite contradictory to the boy. He frowned and raised another question. But Grandpa, won't it decrease my respect if I announce my mistakes and apologize to everyone? With a chuckle, the old man shook his head and answered, on the contrary, my dear. When you acknowledge your shortcomings, it builds trust with those around you, giving the message that they can also do the same in front of you. And this fosters open and honest relationships. The young man nodded with a sparkle in his eye, finally understanding the meaning behind his words. So you see, young man, respect is not something that can be handed to you on a silver platter. The young man suddenly saw everything in a different light. He was excited to see what effect cultivating discipline, self-belief, positivity, resilience, self-validation would have on his life. Would it really lead to a more fulfilling life and earn him the respect of those around him? Yes, grandfather, I see now. By dropping these 6 harmful habits, anyone can pave the way for personal growth and the admiration of others. The old man wrapped up his lesson to his beloved grandson before he headed back to the village. Remember, son, respect is not just about what others think of you. It's about how you think of yourself and the actions you take to improve your life and the lives of those you encounter. I am sure you will achieve great heights. My blessings are with you. By the time the grandson completed his studies in the town, 4 years had passed. During this period of time, his grandfather had passed away, but his teachings remained with his grandson. The young man took up a job under a wealthy businessman of the city and eventually went on to start a business of his own. There were many circumstances which made him doubt himself and his capabilities, but in these moments he remembered his grandfather's words of wisdom which guided him on the right path. Over the years he established a successful business empire and earned not only money and fame, but also immense respect from the people around him.